Hey everyone, this is going to be a quick full body workout. No props are needed. We're going to have that foot bar up in the top position. We're going to start with bridging. Make sure headrest is all the way flat. And I have on one red spring, one blue spring. That's one heavy, one medium. If your hamstrings tend to cramp, you could do two red springs, two heavy. Laying down on your back, feet are hip distance apart. Scoot away from the shoulder rest a little bit. We're going to tuck the pelvis under. Do a few articulations, rolling up through that spine. Squeezing the glutes at the top, and then slowly lower. One vertebrae at a time, lengthening down. Relax at the bottom. Tuck under and lift. Keep those abs and ribs in tight. Lengthen through each vertebrae as you roll down. One more. You're going to articulate up. Holding it at the top. Hold the squeeze of the glutes. Now keeping a flat back, we're going to lower the hips halfway down and all the way up. Just hinging at the hips. Squeeze those glutes and tuck the pelvis a little bit deeper each time you lift up. One more. We're going to hold those hips at the top. Now we're going to press the carriage all the way out. The hips will drop slightly to a hover. As you pull the carriage in, the hips will come back up all the way into the stopper. Extend those legs. As you pull the carriage in, make sure the ribs aren't flaring. You're pulling with the hamstrings and glutes. Two more. Last one, we're going to pull it all the way back into the stopper. Hold it. Now just drop the hips down an inch and up an inch for 10. 9. Make it small. Try to keep that carriage still. Last 4. 3. 2. Hold that squeeze. 5. 4. Abs in. 3. 2. Now roll down. Slow. 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way down to the bottom, relaxing the pelvis. You can drop the legs side to side or bring those knees into your chest. And then come back to center. We're going to roll on up. Place the foot bar down in the bottom position, just so it's not in the way. We're going to do one blue spring, one medium spring. We're going to grab that reformer strap. If you're facing the back, I'm grabbing the right reformer strap. We're going to do some kneeling quadruped sweeps and then go into some single arm upper body. So you're going to grab the strap, place it on the arch of your right foot. If you want it easier, bring that strap up and above your knees. You're going to bring that left knee towards the back of your machine. The right foot is going to drape down to the floor. Hands are on the carriage. We're just going to sweep that leg up. Resist it forward. Abs are tight. Try to have even weight on both hands. 5 more here. Last one, you're going to extend it out. Hold it there. Now you're going to bend the knee in. I'm going to bring my hand to the outside of the rope so the rope doesn't hit my arm. You're going to bend the knee and press out. So just bending and extending. You're kind of pressing out and up. But make sure you're not flaring the ribs or arching the back to extend. Five more here. Last one. You're going to bend that knee in. I'm just going to drop my left forearm down and then bring your right hand on the inside of the rope again. Just going to do little fire hydrants. Lift that leg and lower. Try to keep that carriage as still as possible. It might move a little bit. Squeezing that outer glute. Five more here. Last one. And lower that leg. You're going to take that strap off of your foot. And we're going to come up into a quadruped position, going into arm work. So have the strap in your right hand. You can scoot a little bit so you're in line with both shoulder rests. Straight arms, sweep it past your hip, resist it forward. Drop that shoulder away from the ear. Lengthen the neck. Two more. Last one, we're going to sweep it forward. I'm going to sit back on the heels. Palm up to the ceiling, bicep curl. So curl it in, extend out. Try to keep that elbow still. Full extension with that arm. Actively squeeze that bicep. Drop that shoulder away from the ears. We're going to do five more here. Last one. You're going to extend that arm all the way out. We're going to come back into that quadruped position, left hand back on the shoulder rest. Bend the elbow this time, triceps. Kick that arm straight back and bend it in. Try to get the full extension of the arm. Keep lengthening the neck. Two more. And last one. We're going to drop that strap into the well. We're going to bring that left knee up against the shoulder rest. Hands are on the rails. Extend that right leg behind you. We're going to bring the shoulders over the wrist. Pull the carriage in with that left leg and extend back. So using this left oblique to pull in, stabilizing through the core. Five more here. Last one. We're going to let the carriage go all the way back. Bring that left knee towards the center, going into little push-up. So bend and extend for 10. Let that leg come up as you drop the chest. Last 3, 2. We're going to hold it up here. Now bring that right knee to the right elbow and back. Now trying to squeeze that right oblique. Four more. Last one. And release down. Now we're going to reach down to the floor and grab that left strap. We're going to place that left strap on the arch of your left foot. Make sure you move those knees back so that right knee is towards the back. The hands are to the front. Reach that left leg straight. We're going to sweep it up and resist it down. Core is tight. The rope is on the outside of that left hand. Squeezing that glute and hamstring. Five more here. This next one, we're going to sweep it up, hold it at the top, and hold that squeeze. Keep holding. Abs are tight. Squeeze that glute. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to bend that left knee in. I'm going to bring my left hand to the outside of the rope. Now you're going to bend and extend that leg. So you're pressing out and up. Make sure you're not arching the back to lift the leg. Five more here. Last one. You're going to bend that knee in. We're going to place that right forearm down. Bring the rope to the outside of the left hand again. Fire hydrant. So lift that leg and lower. The knee and ankle are lifting together, trying to keep that carriage still. Five more here. Last one. And lower it down. We're going to grab that strap with the left hand. Now scoot so you're in line with the shoulder rest with both knees. The right hand is going to go on the shoulder rest. The strap is in the left hand. Straight arms, sweep past your hip. Resist it forward. Lengthen the neck. Keep that core tight. Keep dropping the shoulder away from the ears. 3 more. Last one. We're going to sweep it all the way forward. Sit back onto your heels. Bicep curl. Single arm, palm up to the ceiling. Curl it in. Extend it back. Try to keep that elbow still. Actively think about squeezing that bicep. Try to get the full extension of that arm. Five more full range. Last one. Extend it all the way out. We're going to come back up to our hands and knees going into triceps. So right hand back on the shoulder rest. Bend that left elbow and full extension. Squeezing the back of the arm as you press. Just hinging at the elbow joint. Three more. Last one, all the way out and resist it down. Drop that strap into the well. We're going to scoot ourselves forward. Bring that right knee up against the shoulder rest. Place the hands on the rails and extend that left leg behind you. Now bring the shoulders over the wrists and pull the carriage in with that right leg. Resist it back. So using this right oblique to pull in. The shoulders stay still. Exhale as you pull. Five more here. Last one. And resist it back. Bring that right knee towards the middle of the shoulder rest. Extend that leg going into the push-up. So bend the elbows and press back. The leg lifts as the chest goes forward. Pressing through those arms to lift up. Three more. Last one. We're going to hold it up here. Now we're going to bring that left knee to the left elbow and then extend back. Trying to use that left oblique to pull in. Even weight on both hands. Three more. And last one. Release. We're going to come down and grab our reformer straps and hang them up. We're going to finish with feet and straps. You can bring that headrest up into the top position and bring your foot bar all the way up. I'm going to add on a red spring. So we have on one red, one blue. That's one heavy, one medium. If you want to go heavier, 2 red springs, 2 heavy springs. Laying down on your back, press the carriage out. One foot, other foot. We're going to start in frog position. So toes are apart, heels are together. Squeeze those heels. Extend those legs. Resist it back slow. Exhaling as you press. Squeezing those heels together. Four more. Last one, press it all the way out. Turn the feet parallel, bring the legs up to the ceiling and lower down. Only go as high as you can without lifting that tailbone. Four more. This next one, we're going to go circle. So lower the legs down, circle out and around, and bring the legs back together. Stabilizing the hips and pelvis from rocking. Opening evenly with both legs. Three more. And reverse directions. Open the legs out. Squeeze those heels together before you come back up. Using those inner thighs to pull the legs together. Three more. Last one. Bring those legs up to the ceiling, grab the ropes, and pull those feet closer to your face, relaxing the hamstrings and the calves, the lower back. Breathe into that stretch. And reach those legs to the ceiling, holding onto the ropes. Open the legs out into a straddle, relaxing the inner thighs and breathing into that stretch. Take a few more breaths here. And then slowly bend the knees in. Place the bottoms of your feet together. Grab your toes. Pull the feet in closer. You can do a little rock side to side, trying to open up the hips a little bit more. And then take one foot out, place it on the foot bar, other foot. Drop the straps into the well. Just bring those knees into your chest. Hug them in tight. Little rock side to side. Massage out that back. And then roll on up. And that is our class, everyone. I hope you guys had a great workout, and I'll see you at the next one.